Hello, I'm going to show the parts to the Cosmic Color Pixel tree that I made. This is the sphere that goes on the top. If you want to get a closer view, this is a clear piece of plexiglass that I bought at Home Depot and cut into a circle. And here's a controller to two Cosmic Color Pixels strings, and I've just got it loosely mounted with one bolt here. And the thing that took the most time was, you can see I have this 1.5 inch pipe here that's threaded, so this screws onto the top of the tree, and then there's these angle thingies, I don't know what you call them, but that are screwed into here and up to here. So this makes a very firm way to mount this disc onto this pipe. And then there's some holes cut in here so that the power cord and the Cat 5 cable, are you showing that here? That comes down through that, and then these two cables go to the pixel strings. One goes down through that, and I always label mine at the end here. You see I have a 1 and a 2 here, so I know which goes where, and actually I know the 1 is on top and the 2 is on the bottom. And these are the two spheres. Here's the top one. You can see I labeled it top. You don't see these black marks, so I didn't bother wiping them off. But there's 2 rows of Cosmic Color Pixels on the top here, and then 2 on the top here. Originally I was going to put 4, and that's why there's these holes here, but I've just covered them with tape because I decided to put 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. And like to show our little, yeah, there's our little grandson. He's the one making the noise on the side here. Okay, anyway, back to this. There's a top and a bottom half. There's 2 on the top here and 2 extra lights on the bottom. This bottom half has 2 rows, and each row has 24 lights, so you have 24 plus 24 plus the 2 equal to 50. And this is a hole that's cut in the bottom, and I have it labeled so that you can see this says front right here, because it's very important that it be oriented correctly. And this is labeled here to say front. So this goes down through there and comes up, and of course what you have to do is poke these down through that hole. I'll stop it. Okay, I've got those wires coming out through this bottom hole here, and in the back here I've got this connected to the lights, and I've got some holes drilled here for some screws to go in and bolt through there. But before I do that, I wanted to show that I bought these 2 hemispheres. They cost about $28 each, and you have to drill all these holes through here. And it's important to get a drill that's made just for plastic. This is made for drilling through acrylic, and that's what these are, is acrylic plastic. It can crack and chip if you don't have the right kind of drill bit. And so I drilled all those holes in there, and you can see here's what each one of the Cosmic Color Pixels are poked through the hole, and then I used some hot glue around here to hold it in. Hot glue doesn't hold it in real firmly, that way you can take them out if you have to. So with this, you first want to connect this here, and then you put the top on like this, and you bring the bottom up and you bolt it together. And I'll I'll do that and we'll be right back. Okay, I've got it fastened together. There's just a screw with a bolt on the other side. I've got that in 4 places here. And now I'm gonna take it outside and screw it onto the top of the tree. Here I am at the top of the tree. This is where the sphere screws in, is right here. And I mentioned it's called 1.5 inch conduit pipe, but if you measure it, the outside diameter is actually 2 inches, so that can get confusing. But here you can see where the cosmic colored pixels are fastened to the top here. I've got a 1/8 inch thick rope here that forms, that the tube is attached to with zip ties, and then inside of the tube is the cosmic colored pixels, and I've got them all pointing downward. And the idea is that this gives a uniform glow. You really don't see the wires or the rope or anything very much, and you just get a uniform glow where this, it's actually called a wire loom. It's like a clear tube that has a split opening here. It's made for putting bundles of wire inside of it. So I'm going to put the sphere on top. Okay, I've got the sphere on top there, and there's the rest of the tree. And oh, here's where the tube's fast to the ground. I've just got a big a big nail, actually. It's a spike that's in the grass. And then here you can see the 1/8 inch thick rope, and here's the wire loom with the cosmic color pixel inside. And I think I'm going to try zip tying the lights to the rope and then putting the wire loom around that. The way I have it now, it's hard to get the lights aligned, because if I slide this up and down, the loom goes up and down, but the lights slide around, and it's hard to get them to get lined up. But for right now, I just have the controllers laying on the ground, and there's the power strip, and those wires going up to the sphere at the top. And that's pretty much it. Okay, here's a close-up of the lights while they're being used. You can see at the top is the sphere. Oh gosh, I'm gonna wait till it gets to the beginning again. Yeah, I wanted to show that the 2 lights at the top and the 2 lights at the bottom make it so that if you're looking at the front of the sphere, you can do a circle going the other direction. And there you can do some simple shapes like that star. You can make that star spin around, and there you can see the lights underneath the clear tube. So that's how it looks in action.